faith will prevail.
I'm glad you've got some faith, love. I'm not too sure about myself, but we'll see how the rest of this pans out. Anyway, welcome back, Questers, to Disciples Sacred Lands, the Empire Campaign Rod Planter Challenge. We are very much on course to finish off the first of the missions this episode. Fingers crossed. Ain't nothing to do but to get on with it, I suppose. We left ourselves rather perilously in front of Hazkulyar, the what looks like councillor, ranged legion's leader. I think he needs a bit of softening up first of all, though, so let's give him a bit of lightning. We do, of course, need one final level for Slutrus, who is, to be fair, not far off at all, so only 100 HP, and then we're well in there. I think we could probably do with another bit of lightning, soften them up with Kildare, and then see if we can sweep in and take care of them.
For the High Father.
I don't think we can probably heal through this amount of damage, just because it'll be split between Slutrus and her knight on the front line. So let's just take care of them with this dude. Might get a little bit hairy, but we can always scarp her if needs be. Main thing is we just want to soften up these guys. Potentially get the leader down, and then it might be a good time for us to skedaddle. That'll do. Yeah, you can just basically provide a shield, because we don't want to lose this leader. I think we're probably going to need them in order to finish off the actual excuse me, quest objective, which is, I'm prepared this time, it is to capture the city of Kildare. No, that's his name. Capture the city of... Damn it, I forgot it because his name has displaced it in my mind. Anyway, we've got to capture a city which is no doubt here, and then will be indicated to us with some sort of runic circle of sorts. You're the wrong Rod Planter, you're the one we need, and it's just a bunch of possessed, so let's clean this up. Okay, we're going to get a full round of damage, but it should be alright. Unfortunately, this guy isn't going to go down, although we do have a banner of strength, so it might be enough just to tip him over and and miss, it would seem. It's starting again, mother. Okay, come on, please. Fine, that's not the end of the world, it's better than a miss. Then again, a kick in the testicles is better than a miss sometimes in this game. Okay, we should get a full heal from the rest of this fight. How much damage is he doing? Yeah, it should be 55 as a base. We're just getting some unlucky rolls, it seems. Marvellous. Should be about 20 XP. 39 XP. Lovely stuff. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's in that chest, or whether it's worth it. I might send Kildare after that one. Just so we can keep plodding on. That's probably our next objective, just to grab that city out from under the watchful gaze of the demons. And okay, we'd already done his turn, so we're just doing a bit of reconnaissance with him. Lovely. Okay, let's get that turn ended. Understandable retaliation there, magic-wise. Okay. Okay, she's not badly damaged. Should be good. It's going to be a bit pricey, but we've amassed a small fortune, thankfully, due to basically just not building shit, which is fine. Might even be tempted to speed up the recovery of those. Let's have a look at this situation over here.
I'm listening.
maybe a slight waste of a turn just to take down a thief, but let's just take care of this before it becomes a pain. It may be, I don't know. Plus, we also get a heal out of the bargain. Okay, that looks fairly doable.
High Father.
Not seeing any further resources. There is what looks like an infernal mana here. Could plant a rod there, even if it's just to prevent the enemy lord from gaining that mana. Okay. Looks like probably going to get a sentry unit on this side, or unless this is just a cliff going all the way around.
For the High Father.
Quite possible. Yeah, let's pay for some speedy recovery, I think. Whoops. And maybe chuck him towards the spearman. This seems like a waste of time. I hate just generally dealing with high initiative units if there's no material reward, generally. Just because, well, you're just going to end up damaged with nothing much to show for it, really.
I'm listening.
Level this up just while we're here. Why not? Might need it, might not, but seem to have quite a surplus. Now, do we take a very slight detour and take on that orc party? Slightly tempted. Okay, this should be alright. It's all frontline damage, so they'll all be going to the knights, which are fairly tanky. Especially if they miss, which is wonderful. Just one lot of peasant damage. Couldn't have asked for better. Level up for Kildare. Well done, sir. Titan's Might Potion. Meh, whatever. At least my curiosity is sated for now. Okay. Got quite a lot of mana saved up, so I'm just going to soften up that orc with the living armor. Simply just to avoid the inconvenience of just getting too much damage on the knight, ultimately. Because we can't heal through all this, of course. Okay. This makes it fairly manageable. I mean, I could kill that orc. I'm going to kill one of the goblins instead. They're not worth much experience, so remove that little hurdle, and then we should be able to have a fairly good time with this. Yeah, keep you healed, because that orc's not going to go down in one hit. Marvellous. Well, treat yourself. Give yourself a heal, why not? Excellent. 7 XP away from a level up. Can we get one more leadership point before the quest is done? There's nothing over on this side of the map, was there? Just a gold mine. We could potentially play a little bit of jiggery pokery with their capital, but I'm not really that bothered.
For the High Father.
It looks like they're pretty much crippled now from a resource perspective.
For the High Father.
So let's just bash out a couple more turns and get ourselves access to up here. Then I think we're on the home stretch. Probably not much point in going for any of these like longer term level up bonuses. I'm just going to go for toughness. It's pretty much the standard thing to do for secondary leaders, in my opinion.
I'm listening.
Okay, you help yourself to that. Cold Decay Dragon Scroll. Super. The downside is the inconvenience of getting it over to our mage leader, really. It shouldn't be too much of a bother. We've got a thief who can do a bit of... oh, they've put a devil in there. A bit of courier service, why not? I don't think we really need any of these. Not been doing much in the way of dying, thankfully. Let's move you back there. Might be a resource to capture here. I'm not overly concerned because I think we're...
I'm listening.
It's just a case of... yeah, sprint to the finish. Alright, resource-wise. What is this? We've got a... what's that? Mage leader. He's probably going to go for this city. I'm going to level it up and kind of tempt him in somewhere around this area, then I'll just fill it with a load of troops, just so it kind of wastes his turn. Okay, I'll let you grab hold of that city.
I'm listening.
Oh, double orc. Ugh. You don't likey. Is there really that much point in going for it, though? If I don't, that treasure is going to keep tempting me. That's going to be way too much for Sluttress to handle, unfortunately. But we are running out of options, unfortunately. Let's grab a living armour, see if we can kill the man-at-arms. It's like the equivalent of a squire anyway. It probably won't be worth that much experience, and to be fair, we don't need much to level her up anyway. So, you give him a whack. Or not. That's fine, take your time. He's healing him in the meantime, which is of concern. Can we punch him instead? That might have been the better option. He's going to heal him up to 52, so he's still one-shottable by the knight. Split out this damage a bit. Oh, he's going to get another heal, of course, isn't he? Is he going to go for the man-at-arms? No! Naughty boy.
For the High Father.
Okay. But if we do... I can't remember how much HP we was on. I'm just going to do 2 lightnings. That should make the spearman one-shottable. Our knight is slightly damaged, but
Repent,
fingers
sinners.
crossed with the initiative roll, we get in there first. Yeah. Excellent. Doesn't matter who you heal, it's game over for you, unfortunately. You should be seeing a level up. All being well. Okay, it's just a matter of time, don't worry. You skip. Poor little acolyte being sick in the corner. Right, fab. Okay, movement points have increased by 5. Wow. So it looks like every couple of level ups we get a big boost in movement points. I was wondering why we didn't get any. Unless we did. Unless our original movement points are 15.
For the High
No, they are 20. Okay, fair enough. Just going slightly insane.
For the High Father.
I don't really know what to do. You just run off into the corner.
I'm listening.
Okay, all good, all good. You need to pick up that Decay Dragon Scroll, don't you? Lovely. Belaya. Oh, he's going after the Kildare for whatever reason. Fully upgraded party. Ha! Oh. Some random guy got paid. Just got oh into the microphone. You gotta love it. Okay, that wasn't a surprise. I'm not massively bothered. Here we go. Bit of leadership. Got to get that early on, just to make, well, our leader viable. Really. Let's grab the city. Yeah, go after the easy target. There he goes. Alrighty. Not too sure what to expect with this final quest objective. Bernard of Kazuhak has tried many times to bribe us. Sorry, this is a bit too posh. His threats have not brought his allegiance. Beware, Andros is a heavily guarded city. Andros, there it is, that's the one. I knew it was the name of a character. Just obviously not a character in this game. It's the evil dude from Star Fox, isn't it? He gets around a bit.
I'm listening.
Alright. Vosgaz's lair. If it's even pronounced like that, who knows? Shit, I should have moved the thief first, because we want that scroll to be in the hands of Kildare, but what not? It's in here. I'm assuming this is Vosgwiz. Simply called Mage. Okay, so at this point, Sluttrus's party is maxed out XP wise, so I'm just going to go hell for leather with this. If we can kill them all with an enchanted armor, that's absolutely fine, because I'm not overly bothered about losing out on experience. 65 damage, perfect. Smash him in his ancient face. We're going to fall very slightly short unless one of these apprentices miss. It's a no. What's their chance to hit? 75% as well.
I'm listening.
There you go. It'd be rude to not put him out of his misery, really. See ya. 100 gold and a Highfather's Potion. Oh, it was very much worth it. Permanent stat boost to Sluttrus up to 143 XP. HP even.
What now?
Gotta love it. Right, give me that scroll. Oh, what's this one? Oh, we've got Summon Rock Scroll as well. We have a plentiful arsenal to throw against the final quest objective, methinks.
My lord.
I'm not even gonna worry about this guy. It's just gonna waste time. Ah, let me actually see who's in here. Oh, it's a unique neutral unit, for want of a better word. Bernard of Kahuzak. I do not recognise this guy at all. It looks a bit like a monk, maybe. The equivalent path upgrade of this rather suspicious dude. Looking a little bit impenetrable for Sluttrus, unfortunately. Unless we were to give her another unit, which we can do now, of course. That may be courtesy of Kildare. Anyway, I think everyone's moved. Anyone who is actually counts anyway. Okay. Wasting your time with that party. I see. Oh, the spy was caught, wasn't it? I imagine they're probably going to run after her. I'll just keep her there as bait, it's fine.
My services are required.
Okay, a bunch of dudes there. So let us do something like this. We don't necessarily have to use Sluttrus to finish off the final boss. I guess it would be nice for kind of posterity, but not really necessary from an XP perspective. What's over here? Lovely big bear. He's guarding a treasure. I can't remember how much damage a bear does though. She's healing 50. I guess it may be something like 60-65 damage. We might be alright. 41. Quid's in. It's going to be a bit of a slog, but we can do it. Even with just one unit. Again, contemplating what exactly we're going to do now with 2 unit spaces. Obviously, we're going to need some frontline tanking capacity. We could split that out into 2 frontline units and go for Witch Hunters, just for the added defensive capabilities of the wards they get, of course. Depends who we're up against in the next mission. Okay, You do a bit of exploration up there. Keep him on hand for poison on the city.
I'm listening. My services are required.
Other than that, let's get Kildare up there, cast some spells, and I think we are on the way to victory. Fortunately, we can't use that to call Decay Dragon Scroll, just be with them being garrisoned in that city. But he is in possession of 2 summon rock spells, so we could just throw a bunch of those at the city instead.
I'm listening.
Not very useful, unfortunately, for the final objective, but again, at least we know now what is here. That's probably not going to be worth the trouble.
My lord.
Yeah, I kind of want to move him to the thief and the other way around, because I want the thief to do some poisoning on that city, so one last turn and we should be pretty much set up. Splendid. I have to say, I do enjoy the tie-dye effect behind the portrait of Plopina. It's very modern for an old game. This guy doesn't get it because he's got such a big fat head, unfortunately. But
My lord.
hers is very nice. Good aesthetics there. Well done. Okay, transferring over a couple of scrolls. It's just all of these in it. Okay, so let's do some poisoning.
To my best.
Definitely don't want to duel him. Excellent work.
My lord.
And let's start summoning a couple of our feathered friends. And then maybe Sluttress can be the one to finish off the city. We can legitimately finish off the mission with Sluttress. Let's bring over this marksman. What was I doing? Oh yeah, send you in. He does have a cleric, so we're going to have to be careful with this. And that rock doesn't actually do that much damage, so I'm going to pivot onto living armors instead. And maybe we should have done living armors first and then followed up with poison. Might have been the better option. Should get 1 or 2 hits in here though. It's looking like 1. So I don't think it has quite enough power to kill the man-at-arms, but let's have a look what we got going on here with old Bernard. A deserter from the Empire has betrayed the Empire to obtain wealth and power. Too many words of Empire in there, but that's fine. 185 HP, 15 armor. That's from the city though, so no base armor. Sorry, 55 damage with a super high initiative, which is rather impressive. Kind of want to just go for him because he's a bit of a powerhouse, and potentially we could throw another living armor at him. He's going to get another heal, aren't they? Which means it was still a net amount of damage to Bernard. Just annoying that they get that extra heal at the end there. Let's see if we can have another go. Worst case scenario is that the living armor misses, which it doesn't. That's good. But he's still going to get 2 heals off. So it's still only about 20 damage that we're actually inflicting. Okay. Which means that the damage from the rock would have been pretty much completely healed. 40 damage versus probably 2 heals from the enemy party. That's if the rock actually survived. I'm not entirely sure if it would.
My services are required.
What else do we have? Receive 20% less damage from attacks. Call Decay Dragon Scroll's not happening. It's probably going to be this Holy Armor Scroll.
For the High Father.
I think we've probably got enough power to burn down Bernard nice and quickly. So let's holy armor up. That's probably going to be our biggest boon, I suspect. Let's give ourselves some strength. We can research celerity, can't we? Extra 10% initiative. Did they have any mages? I don't think they did. It was two rangers and a healer on the back line, so we don't need any elemental defense. Nor do we need healing, so it's going to be celerity. There we go. You're out of movement points. You're out of scrolls. Sorry, I'm just like to just double check these things. Yes, and we've got some potions, of course. So we've got extra damage. Let's stick it on our. Yeah, stick it on the knight. Greater chance to hit. Everyone can have one of those. Yes, I know she has 100% chance to hit, but. Yeah, can't be too sure these days, not with the disciples. And I think that's probably the best we're going to do. And at least we can say we took down the final quest objective on this mission with the Rod Planter. Okay, they are understandably going for her. She is quite a threat. The front guy, he's not going to get much damage from now on, so we can start chipping away at the back. Start chipping away at the back line. You tentatively and ferociously cling on to life with 1 HP. Okay, you get a heal for yourself. There we go. Splendid. Wasn't too sure if we were going to be able to do this with Sluttress, but the extra damage from the marksman just tipped us over the edge there, I think. Particularly with all the preparation we'd done, of course. Yep, let's get you healed and wrap this one up. Oh, he's got such a gruff kind of like death rattle. Lovely. Nice big full heal. And that's us done.
After executing the renegade aristocrat, the humans strengthened their northern frontier in provision of a fierce, unholy counterattack. The legions of the Damned's counterattack never came.
There we have it. Mission 1 done and dusted. Let's bring over Sluttress. I'm glad she's appearing there. There was a small part of me which thought, is she actually going to appear there? But thankfully she did. Let's bring over our banners as well. Only 3 items, of course, to bring forward into the next mission. It's only the banners which are going to benefit us, so we may as well go for something which is going to fetch us a decent amount of money, which is probably going to be one of these valuables. Ruby's looking quite nice. Let's put it there, and I think that's going to be it, isn't it? Was that staff quite pricey as well? We'll stick with the ruby.
Assistance came in an unexpected manner. Disturbing revelations gave hope to the Empire. An unnatural force manifested itself and pushed back the legions of the damned. By unknown means, the deceased rose again and struggled against the heretic legions. The non-living were battling fiercely, tearing themselves apart in an abominable dance, and the once thriving kingdom had fallen into chaos. Their scouts informed them that the undead hordes were searching the land for an ancient scepter. The scepter was said to be in the possession of a powerful human sorcerer. As the sorcerer learned to wield the scepter, his power grew. Undead hordes stood between the Empire and the legions of the damned. The exhausted troops of the Empire were left to accomplish their task, as destruction of the evil scepter was imperative.
the art in these some of these videos has to be available somewhere. You only ever see that art in these videos, and I'm desperate to get my hands on some of it because some of it looks really, really good. A lot of the hand-drawn art in this game is fantastic, so that would be nice. Hey, what's going on here? All right, okay. Lovely welcome. The sounds of death and war. Lovely. Oh, so okay, we're going after what looks like ruin this time round, which means it's going to be the same kind of shenanigans without being able to cast direct spells on it. Not a problem. I'm going to outfit Slutress with her usual things. We will be foregoing a healer, I suspect, for we have one. Let's grab a fighter. And let's just double check who we're up against. We're up against the undead. So does that mean we want some extra protection against mind-based attacks? I think we probably do. Where's the structures? So let's go down the old Witch Hunter and Inquisitor route, just to get this nice juicy mind immunity. I'll have to remember this, I'm not going to build it for now, just because we don't have the money, and I kind of want to just get ourselves sorted in terms of other units. I might go for a mage. That sounds like fun. So healer, fighter, mage. Foregoing the ranged damage of a marksman, but I think that should be alright. Lovely. Okay, so quite a big map this time. It's a big upgrade from the previous one. I think we've got a little bit of time just to do some initial scouting, clear out the initial area. It's goblins all the way down, so let's get started with this one. I'm always tempted to just like run directly to one edge of the map and start exploring from there, but it just feels very inefficient. So I'll probably just get a bunch of thieves out and about. Got some pretty nice healing power now with an upgraded Rod Planter, which is great. So it's, I think, potentially we're over the hill. I'm slightly tempted to, at this point, modify the challenge so we can't use like the Rod Planter for any like really pivotal fights like stage bosses and things like this. Could even go one step further to say no additional leaders other than Rod Planters, but I shall consider that. I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are, potentially. Let's play, I don't know, two or three turns, and then we'll wrap this one up as a success. Sorry, slutsass. You know the lingo. Okay, more goblins. It's all good. Down to 2 hits. Lovely. Sorry for the usual clearing out the dross at the start. Once we get into the more advanced stages, I will probably skip this kind of mundane part of starting any kind of advanced disciples map. It's highly likely, but I just want to talk through some of the initial choices that we have in terms of upgrade possibilities. So yeah, being up against the undead, we don't want to get our fighters paralyzed, so let's build a chapel, which gives us the witch hunters.
I'm listening.
Not much else to do this turn. Nice and straightforward. Starting on a very, very small island with only a gold mine to our name, unfortunately.
Repent, sinners!
So it might be a case of getting out a small horde of archangels. I don't know what the plural term or collective term is for archangels. Flurry. I don't know. Flock. Flange, if you will. It's a bad miss. Off you go. Lovely. Enough movement points to get to the Orc? Ah, just short. That's going to be sad. Okay, still not enough money to build the other upgrade structure just to get us underway. Oh, we managed to get something from a ruin there. Okay, straight into the library, methinks. Not too sure if we'll bother with Titans, but of course we want to upgrade our mage unit.
For the High Father, repent.
Not too sure if we're going to see any weapon immune units just yet. Seems potentially a bit advanced for the undead at this stage, but who knows? Might as well concentrate on the Orc now. Hopefully the mage will hit that goblin. Good boy. And I think we should get a full heal. Orcs are slower than squires, aren't they? Yeah. Provided the squire deals the finishing blow, we should be alright. It doesn't look like he will, so we'll have to get the apprentice to skip a turn at the end. So we do skip. That should be heal, death, heal. There we go. Splendid. Okay, as we're at this side of the island, let's have a little mosey on over, see what we've got here. My heart just sinks when I see a party full of thugs. Thugs and archers is like Initiative Central, isn't it? It's like, oh, do I have to really? They've got this city under control as well. If I'm not seeing any decent resources there, I'm writing that one off. Anywho, I'm gonna end the turn, so we're starting the next episode fresh. What the hell was that? That was a Death Knight, wasn't it? He's biting off more than he can chew. Splendid. So let's leave things there. Great progress, I think, anyway. If I don't mind patting myself on the back every now and again. Let's continue on with this momentum for the next turn. Sorry, the next episode. I don't know how much of this will get done. But if the map's relatively small, I think I'm still feeling fairly confident. So, yeah, let me know what you think of my potential tweak to the challenge. Shall we only recruit only rod planters or potentially thieves? I think probably we're going to need thieves, aren't we? So, foregoing any of the normal leaders, we can only recruit a lot of rod planters. I'm thinking somewhere down along those lines, just to make things a bit more interesting. Anyway, I'm off. See you next time, and ta-ta for now.